All right, Lil and I were so excited to do this project. There's Lil. We were looking over the Vincent Van Gogh flowers, his sunflowers in particular, and now we're going to paint our own sunflowers using the art elements. So we have our handy dandy art elements, all the definitions and everything that you can look at while you're painting to see which art element you're using, like line, shape, color, texture, space, value, form, variety, proportion, and texture. So those are them. To get started, we made it easy. We have this packet, and you can take your picture off of the first packet. Lil's is already taken off. And then we have examples of the elements that we're going to use right here. So I am able to pick my shapes easily and how I want to do my vase. So I would use one of these examples. If you want to add on to the parts of your vase, that's perfectly fine. Here's examples of flowers. So we're going to do it two different ways. Lil is going to roll a dice in order to do her elements. And there's the die. And I am just going to choose mine. And then we're going to talk a little bit about it. And we're going to start to paint. So the first thing that we're going to do is pick our vase shape. So my vase shape is going to look like this. Right here, it has a line that goes a zigzag line. So I'm going to choose to do that. So here is my vase right here. And I'm going to start right away. I am going to dip my brush in the water. And I've chosen to do green for that. So I just use a little bit of watercolor. You don't need a lot. And I'm going to proceed to do that zigzag on my vase. Now, in order to get you to be able to see, I'm also going to draw a line. You're going to be using pencil. So you can see that watercolor, the texture is like watercolor texture that only watercolor can have. Some of it's transparent, some of it's not, but you can see that zigzag that I put on there. So I'm going to continue to use this Sharpie. Now, Lil can't decide what she wants to do, so she's going to roll the dice to pick. So it's a 3, Lil. So you have hit a 3, so you would look at your die page, and you get the same one. It's a zigzag. So I'm just going to give you this, and you can draw your zigzag. So go ahead.
Do I have to use this on the...
Yeah, I want you to use that so that they can see it. No, use this first.
Oh, okay.
Thank you. Just so they can see your zigzag. Awesome job. We're just going to keep on with the Sharpie so that it's easier for them to see. Oh, I love that. Yours is so much better than Mom's. All right. Did I hand you another? There it is. Okay. So next thing that I'm going to choose to make is the flower. So pick a flower. Let's see. So easy choices in art come easy for me. So I'm just going to pick a flower. And I think I'm going to pick this one in the middle here. So I'm going to draw that one for you. You're going to be able to choose what you want to do. So I need a flower. But the thing they don't tell you is we need some stems. So I'm going to draw these stems like so. I'm going to draw 3 or 4 stems. I do 4. And I'm going to use one art element here, which is a circle. And then it has a pattern of leaves going across. So this is just one flower that I'm choosing. And then it has this crisscross pattern Miss Chouts is making. So there's the flower that I chose that they use it as an example. And I can go and fill these stems with those flowers. Now, Lil, roll your die and choose a flower.
3 again.
3 again. So what's a 3 flower? Is it the same as mine? Because that would be crazy. No, oh, okay, cool. It has like a spiral. Okay. So if you could draw your stems first. And I'm going to keep on choosing flowers. Oh, that's beautiful, Lil. Okay, you're picking another flower? All right, number 2. What is number 2? Show them. Oh, okay. All right, so if you were to pick, and I'm going to have them do it too. But if you were to say what kind of art elements is in that flower, can you pull that flower back out, number 2?
I'll do that one.
All right, so what kind of art elements, looking at our list, what kind of art elements are in there?
Space.
Space, where do you see space?
There's space in between.
Oh, each leaf. Okay,
Each
gotcha. What else?
Texture.
Texture, where do you see the
You
texture?
can see it where the fuzzy part of the sunflower would be in the middle.
Nice. What else? Because I'm going to have them pick
Shape.
4. Oh, yeah, definitely shape.
For these leaves or these petals and the circles.
What else? In the end, what will it have once we get the watercolor on?
Value.
Value and
Color.
color.
I didn't
Yeah.
see color.
All right. So we're going to continue just painting. One thing I want to tell you, a little trick, is make sure when you're ready to use another color, you are going to have your napkin. You'll have one napkin. And watch that, Lily. Move that over. So if I pick red as my color and I fill my flowers with red, the less water I make, the more color you get. Not make. The less water I use, the denser, that means the more color you have on your paper. So I have these red flowers now, and I'm going to fill this whole area and then the back too. But if I want to clean my brush, I dip it in the water. So I'm going to put the water here. I dip it in the water. Lily is continuing to pick out her flowers by rolling the dice, and you can do that also to help you out. And to make sure that I have this water and this brush all clean, nothing should go on my napkin. That will cause you not to have muddy colors. That means colors that are all mixed up and turn into a mud kind of color. So we're going to continue to do this. Lily's going to continue to roll the dice and do hers that way. Choose from the paper. So what did you roll?
6.
6.
So
And
I'm gonna do that one
awesome.
or that one.
And those of you who need to pick yourself because you feel like you can do that without rolling a dice, you also have the sheet to pick. So we're going to let you just have fun, and you can watch us, keep watching, but you can also start to paint. All right, guys, have a great time.